The Nepalese call it Sikkim, the new place. For the Bhutias, seeing those endless tracts of paddy fields, it was Demazong, the valley of rice. But its original inhabitants, the Lepchas, called it the abode of gods. The land of intense natural beauty, imbued with a mystic aura, is steeped in legends and history. The profusion of lofty peaks, holy lakes, and ancient monasteries make Sikkim a multi-dimensional holiday destination. The journey is the destination. Truly enchanting is travel to West Sikkim, where lie the most popular monastic trail. A 4-hour drive from Gangtok takes us to Sikkim's second oldest monastery, Pemayangtse, or the perfect sublime lotus. Perched on a hilltop, the monastery, with an unparalleled view, is the premier monastery of Sikkim. The sound of empty footsteps, the silence of an ancient kingdom beckons. Once Sikkim's capital, Rumtek Palace lies hidden and in ruins. The scenic view from the top of the ruins, scanning across the deep valley to the mystic heights of Kangchenjunga ranges, is something to be cherished in memory. Established in the late 17th century by the second Chogyal, or the king of Sikkim, the chotens around the palace have, however, withstood the vagaries of nature and time, being declared as a preserved monument today. The bifurcation road between Gazing and Yuksom leads to a hidden, densely forested, clear water Khecheopalri lake, or the wish-fulfilling lake. Situated at an altitude of 1,725 meters, it is believed to have been visited by Guru Padmasambhava, who meditated here, making the lake sacred and thus preserving its purity. The birds that do not permit even a single leaf to float on the lake surface, keeping it placid and crystal clear, preserve the ecosystem of this lake, thus making it more sacred and setting a perfect example of eco-conservation. "20 kilometers from Tashiding Monastery, driving past the Kangchenjunga and Pemayangtse waterfalls, in west lies Yuksom, the first capital of Sikkim. 3 holy lamas are said to have consecrated the first king of Sikkim, Phunchok Namgyal, at Norbugang Choten, lying on this hillock as a preserved monument today.
I love traveling because I love silence of nature. प्रकृति के अंदर आके जब मैं प्राणायाम करती हूँ तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मेरे भीतर एक असीम शांति, उसका मुझे अनुभव होता है, जो मैंने यहाँ आकर अनुभव किया।
A steep 35-minute trek leads to one of the oldest monasteries of Sikkim, the Dubdi, meaning the retreat. Located on a hilltop surrounded by verdant forest, it is an ideal place for meditational recluse. Base camp for the famous Zongri Gochala trek, Yuksom remains an adventurous paradise.
I love trekking, I love the mountains. Every time I try to get as close to them as possible. I loved it particularly because of the remoteness of the place and of course of the beautiful weather this time of the year. So for me it was a perfect trip.
Up a steep trek of 30 minutes, perched atop a conical hill, lies Tashiding, possibly one of the holiest monasteries of the Nyingma Ba sect, where Guru Padmasambhava prayed. With so many skillfully carved chotens dedicated to chogyals, the monastery speaks of a supernatural presence. The shrine contains bumchu, or the holy water, which is said to never evaporate or spoil since 300 years. Quiet Bhotia village, Cuisine, located 8 kilometers from Rabangla in South Sikkim, is an ideal place to experience rural tourism. Rural tourism in Sikkim is an experience of the warmth of Sikkimese hospitality. Famous for the panoramic view of the snow peaks of Mount Narsing at 19,170 feet, Cuisine Village Homestay invites the traveller to be a guest of a local family and experience the rural life of the state.
Good going, very good.
Don't make fall from this.
Yeah, that's it.
Super.
Now show it to the camera, just show it to the camera.
The accommodation is simple but neat and comfortable, with wholesome local food served from the family kitchen. The simplicity of Bhotias is reflected in the warmth of their smile and the love they offer to an enthusiastic traveller visiting this happy homeland.
I think it's thank you very much. It's very good, thank you. Thank you very much.
If you have time to spare, drive down towards Lake Ship from Rabangla, where on the way the Rangit River has been dammed for hydropower generation, creating a beautiful lake, just a sort of confluence of Rathong and Rangit rivers, where arrangement has been made by Sikkim Tourism for boat rides and other water sports. A must-see is the Timi Tea Garden, the one and only tea estate existing in the state to produce one of the top quality teas in the international market. Spread out on a gentle hill slope originating from Tendong Hill, it provides a magnificent view of the mountains that surround this hidden village. At Samdukche, which means wish fulfillment of a true soul, lies this 135 feet world-famous statue of Guru Rinpoche or Padmasambhava. 8 kilometers from the second largest town after Gangtok, Namche lies in the south district of Sikkim that has paid this unique tribute. A meditative marvel of architecture, the statue sparkles in the winter sun, attracting everyone's attention with a full-fledged altar in the complex where the devout can offer prayers. A 40-kilometer drive to the hallowed oval-shaped glacial Changu Lake invites you to a mystical journey. At 12,310 feet, Changu, which literally means the source of the lake, derives its waters from the melting snow of the surrounding mountains.
Why are you clicking? I only want to try.
Yak Safari is an adventurous route towards this frozen lake bordering Nathula border to China in the east. The misty mountains of Changu, an exhilarating experience.
I never imagined you'd see this kind of scenery in India. People go to Switzerland and Canada and the Rocky Mountains, and I never imagined that I could go just a few hundred kilometers up north and see the same kind of scenery you'd see outside.
Travelers across the globe enjoy its splendor, some for adventure and others for fun.
I've come from Gujarat, Baroda, come right from the west all the way to the other end of the country. It's a beautiful place out here. We went to Changu this morning and I think it was an amazing sight out there. It was the first time that I've ever seen a frozen lake.
The thrill of adventure winds its way up a mountain trek in North Sikkim's botanical odyssey, Yumthang Valley. Trekkers from across the globe travel to North Sikkim for an adventurous sojourn. A 6-hour drive up the mountains, trekkers are spellbound by the profusion of plants and flowers. In this tiny speck of land lies a range of ecosystems with a wide variety of over 4,000 species of flowers, adding another dimension to this biodiversity.
Sikkim wants to learn from the mistakes which has been done in many of the hill stations elsewhere. Keeping that in view, we have we have banned use of plastic in our state. An enactment was made in 1999, and since then, there has been tremendous impact on the ecosystem in Sikkim.
We are a highly rich state as far as biodiversity is concerned, and the atmosphere over here is neat and clean. I expect every tourist to enjoy the beauties of nature, the bounties of nature which we have to offer. Enjoy the beauties of nature, large, small or miniature. Choice is yours. Either you resort to a drink or admiration, or else resort to contemplation in isolation.
If you're lucky, you may spot the endangered red panda, Sikkim's state animal, perched above in the high altitude, or the rarest of rare Himalayan palm civet peeping through her nest. Gangtok, the capital city in the East District of Sikkim, is the seat of governance and the primary hub of commercial activity. Comfortable and economical hotels make your stay inviting in this capital city. While in Gangtok, one can visit the Namgyal Institute of Tibetology, a treasure house of rare Tibetan artifacts and scriptures. Nearby is the Chogyal Palden Thondup Namgyal Memorial Park that commands a fantastic view of the surrounding hills. Flower lovers can have a rare view of the flora and fauna in the centrally located flower complex. If you are more culturally inclined and festivities enchant your soul, the yearly tourism festival at Mahatma Gandhi or MG Road will take over your biorhythms with foot-tapping music and dance.
कञ्चनजङ्घाको देश सिक्किममा प्रत्येक पर्यटकहरूलाई पर्वतमालाहरूले सुरक्षित गरिरहन्छ। प्रत्येक आगन्तुकहरूलाई सिक्किमेहरूको सद्भावना छ। सिक्किमका चाँप, गुराँस, खोला, नाला र हरियालीले पर्यटकहरूलाई स्वागत गरिरहन्छ।
I think it's very adventurous, very beautiful place, and we're lucky to be here.
Send your adrenaline gushing with the thrill of mountain biking. Chilled winter evening, a cup of chia or tea, the warmth of a Sikkimese home. The reflection of culture extends in their traditional art and craft, hand-woven carpets, garments, Thangka paintings and woodwork, weaving a thread of mystical India. Deliciously cooked Sikkimese cuisine, the famous thukpa soup, momos and local beer called chang that tingles the taste buds is the flavored choice of any globetrotter.
This just has so many different flavors that are new, but they're so good. Gives me a lot of ideas of how to cook things differently. Echo of drums and chants extend. In the bounty of nature within Lingdum, Inche and Rumtek monasteries that lie near Gangtok. Whereas the great tantric master Lama Druptab Karpa built Inche 200 years ago, Rumtek is the seat of the 16th Gyalwa Karmapa, the head of the Karma Kagyu order of Tibetan Buddhism. Children from known destinations enter into a monastic ritual of living. With their innocence, laughter, and playfulness, they chart a way into the unknown. His Holiness, the late 16th Gyalwa Karmapa, when he took refuge in Sikkim after the Chinese attack, built this Rumtek Dharma Chakra Center in the 1960s, which houses some of the world's most unique art objects, ancient manuscripts, and icons. As clouds weave patterns in the sky, its monks weave their own spell by performing the annual charm or religious mask dance. Dressed in magnificent brocade costumes and fierce masks representing local deities, this festival marks the end of all evils and a beginning of Sikkimese New Year. The nearest airport to Sikkim is Bagdogra, which is 4 hours drive from Gangtok. Bagdogra has regular airlinks from Delhi, Kolkata and Guwahati. The two closest railway stations are Siliguri and New Jalpaiguri, connecting to other important cities in India. Gangtok is well connected by road with Darjeeling, Kalimpong and Siliguri. Climate of Sikkim in summers is maximum 20.7 degrees Celsius and minimum 13.1 degrees Celsius. Winter maximum 13 degrees Celsius, minimum 5 degrees Celsius. Best season to visit Sikkim, March to late May, October to December. Summer you could carry light woolens and winter heavy woolens. Languages spoken: Lepcha, Bhutia, Nepali, English and Hindi. Foreigners must obtain inner line permit to visit Sikkim. The permits can be obtained from all Indian missions, Sikkim tourism offices at New Delhi, Kolkata, Siliguri and Rangpo Tourist Lodge on the strength of an Indian visa. The 15 days duration permit is issued on the spot. For further queries, contact Department of Tourism, Government of Sikkim, Mahatma Gandhi Road, Gangtok. Where one dreamy day blends into the next. The ecology of silence. In its pristine environmental beauty, the land of Kangchenjunga stands still.